Well, PennDOT is looking at increasing tolls across the state. And to talk about that, we have Rich Roman with us. He is the district executive for District 4 with PennDOT. So Rich, thanks for joining us to talk about what we're doing here in the state of Pennsylvania.
Thanks for having me. For us in District 4 and across Pennsylvania, we're looking at different ways to fund our transportation infrastructure. Currently, our funding is through the gas tax, which we all pay at the pump. And over the last several years, we've been seeing revenues from the gas tax really diminish. They diminished due to the COVID shutdown, where people were working from home and not really traveling. But they're also diminishing because of the efficiency and effectiveness of our new vehicles, more fuel efficient. So we are looking at ways to fund transportation beyond just solely looking at a gas tax. So back in February of this year, we launched a program to see the potential to toll 9 bridges across the Commonwealth that need to be replaced and put tolls on those bridges to help pay for the construction costs. And one of the bridges is Interstate 80 over the Nescopec Creek in Luzerne County.
And I'm sure there's some feedback from the public over this increase. Why are we looking to increase this for construction purposes, to pay for those construction? I know that cost of construction has gone up.
Cost of construction has gone up, and as I mentioned, our revenues are starting to decline from our gas tax because vehicles are more fuel efficient and people are working from home. So to come up with a different model of generating revenue for transportation funding, we are looking at placing tolls on these 9 bridges across the state. So we're trying to see if tolling is an option that Pennsylvanians will accept.
There are going to be a lot of virtual public meetings for people to have input on. So tell us about that process and how people can get involved.
Sure. Yeah, we just don't put tolls on a bridge and say, here it is, we start paying tomorrow. We have to go through a process. And part of that process is public involvement and getting feedback and comments from everyone from our state legislators to any person who has a comment on the matter. And we have been doing that since February. We have been giving presentations and making information available to whoever would want it. But in this case, right now, we're going through 2 things. Right now, we have a forum online, which is a virtual public meeting, which allows people to go online and provide their comments to us, what they think about the tolling. And if you go to PennDOT.gov/I-80 Nescopec, you'll be able to get onto the website and give us your comments virtually. But we're also doing an in-person open house on December 7th at the Nescopec Social Hall from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. to give people an opportunity to come in, see the boards, talk to people, and provide some written comments that they have on tolling, on the project, and concerns that they have related to what we're trying to do here in Pennsylvania, and specifically here in District 4 in Luzerne County.
I'm just curious to know some of the feedback that you've received. Has it been 50-50? Has it been overwhelmingly not in favor of the tolls?
It's been overwhelmingly not in favor of the tolls. As you know, we still have our gas tax here in Pennsylvania. Now we're going to add an additional user fee or a toll on the bridge, and that's not being welcomed that vigorously by people.
And then what happens with the process if we don't get the favor to do the extended tolls? Then where else do you look for money?
Well, that's part of what we're doing as a department. There are other avenues to look at how much you drive, and you pay a certain percentage of how much you drive to generate revenue. Again, we are looking at all options to get us off of a sole reliance on a gas tax, right? So tolling is an option. If you drive a certain amount of miles per year, that's a payment that could potentially be an option. So, these are all candidates, and we're looking to see what makes sense to move forward to fund transportation in the future.
You're encouraging Pennsylvanians to go on to the virtual public comment on the link, and they could definitely have their say there or come out December 7th. So thank you again, Rich, for joining us on the program.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant in downtown Hazleton. For more information on their specials, hours, and where you can find their delicious tavern pizza, you can call 570-454-6000 or you can visit their Facebook page.